Hey, this is Kevin with ASK. With everything going on with COVID-19 coronavirus and all of us having to, or a lot of us having to close our offices down and send our staff home to work and try to be as productive as possible, the need for cybersecurity protection and education has never been greater. The attack surface has just been expanded dramatically for those cyber criminals out there looking to try to access your networks and access your proprietary data, as you've just spread that out across multiple counties with all of your staff trying to access things remotely. Protecting the data and devices has never been more important. Our Enhanced Security Services Division has seen a dramatic uptick in phishing emails around the coronavirus, trying to get people to give credentials or provide personal information that then could be socially engineered. This is why education is so important when it comes to cybersecurity, looking for those little cues and things within the email, the phraseology, things of that nature that just don't seem right. You need to really train and empower your staff to ask questions about those things. With everybody working remotely, multi-factor authentication to all of your applications is incredibly important. That way, if a password is compromised, somebody just can't get in. There's some other method to authenticate who that user is. Some of the examples are the authenticator apps you can have on your smartphone. Microsoft has one, Google, there's one called Authy. Other methods are phone calls or text messages. Just another form of verification that that person is who they say they are. With all these devices being taken home and used from home, or possibly even home devices being used for work, endpoint security, something on the device that keeps that ransomware, that malware at bay, is incredibly important. You don't want somebody's home computer inadvertently getting infected and then spreading laterally through your network because they have a VPN back to your corporate network. That endpoint security has never been more important because those devices aren't under that secure umbrella of the security at your corporate offices. They're at home behind a home router. And if you don't have one yet, now is the time to get that disaster recovery plan in place. Make sure that you have something in writing of what you're going to do if something like this is to happen. Those big players out there, the General Motors of the world, they went to the shelf and pulled a disaster recovery plan that they already had put together that best applied to this situation. They opened it up and started running it from page one. They didn't have to go through and review it. They already had one in place. So this is a great example, if nothing else, take away from this, that those disaster recovery plans are important and need to be updated, need to be looked at. And it's something that you don't want to be trying to come up with this plan during a crisis. If any of these things ring true, or you need any assistance with any of the things that we've talked about, ASK is here to help. Feel free to shoot us a message, or please just give us a call at 517-676-6633.